Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, I want to break down one of the most powerful essays I've read on Bitcoin lately. It's called Bitcoin is a Mirror That Reveals All, written by Max Keiser for Bitcoin Magazine back in June 2024. This isn't just another price prediction or tech breakdown, it's a deep, almost spiritual take on what Bitcoin really does to people. Keiser argues that Bitcoin isn't only perfect money, it's a mirror that forces you to confront your true self. It speeds up self-awareness, reveals your character, and can either lift you to your best version or expose your worst. Let's dive in. It all starts with a personal story from Keiser's timeline. He orange-pilled a guy years ago who was deep into drugs and professional online gambling. This was right after the US government cracked down on poker in 2011. The guy was searching for an uncensorable way to keep playing when he stumbled on a 2013 podcast with Max Keiser, back when Bitcoin was only about $100. Keiser laid out the case for Bitcoin so eloquently that it hit this guy like a revelation. He dove in with religious fervor. Then, through what Keiser calls micro-dosing orange pill truth, some sunshine, bitter reality, and the sweet high of enlightenment, the guy turned his life around. He kicked his addictions, became a Bitcoin maximalist, and started becoming his true self. Keiser says this makes perfect sense because Bitcoin's role in society goes way beyond being money. It's a force for personal transformation. Now here's the core metaphor. Bitcoin is a mirror, not a funhouse mirror that distorts you, but a perfect divine one. It shows you exactly who you are, deep down, without the masks. Keiser compares it to the Wicked Queen in Snow White. She stares into the mirror asking who's the fairest of them all, and the mirror brutally replies, "You ain't it." The queen loses it, tries to destroy the competition, and karma destroys her instead. Bitcoin does the same thing. If you're karmically misaligned, if you're greedy, deceptive, or chasing power, it brings out your worst traits. It kicks your ass, but if you're aligned with truth and honesty, it reflects your better self and inspires you to become even greater. He illustrates this with a powerful art installation he saw in a Mexico City museum. Figurines stand on descending steps facing a mirror. As they move down, symbolizing life and even what comes after, they morph into their true forms. It's about the lifelong, even eternal journey of self-discovery. We start as strangers to ourselves, shed personas, and face reality. Bitcoin accelerates that whole process to what Keiser calls Bitcoin singularity, a point of crystal clear self-awareness. Keiser ties this to history too. He points out that every major new technology, VCRs, home computers, the early internet, even France's Minitel system in the 1980s got its first big boost from the three classic vices: gambling, drugs, and porn. Bitcoin followed the same path. Silk Road, the dark web marketplace, onboarded a critical mass of early users. Today, Bitcoin's massive hash rate is literally battling AI and deepfake porn for energy dominance. Keiser calls Bitcoin the hero in that fight. AI, he says, feeds infantile fantasies. Bitcoin, on the other hand, reflects our better selves and pushes us to improve. He contrasts two real-world examples. Sam Bankman-Fried, SBF, got Bitcoin early, but it only sped up his sleazy financial crimes. His downfall happened in fast forward. On the flip side, Michael Saylor spent his whole career searching for something like Bitcoin. And when it arrived, it fulfilled his vision of engineering a better future. The orange-pilled guy from the timeline, he's climbing down those mirror steps. He's shedding his old life and becoming who he was always meant to be. And that journey, Keiser says, continues even beyond this life. So what are the big lessons here for all of us? First, Bitcoin reveals character. Hold it long enough, and it will show you who you really are, good or bad. If it inspires you to quit destructive habits, you're on the right path. Second, it's optimistic. Keiser quotes William Blake, "To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower." Bitcoin speeds up that kind of enlightened awareness. He jokes that pessimistic Brits cursing in pubs will never get it. Third, this is part of a massive societal shift. Keiser calls it Guaibo, global insurrection against banker occupation. It started with Occupy Wall Street and is now powering leaders like Javier Milei in Argentina, who's literally shutting down the central bank. The world is on fire with fiat chaos, but Bitcoin offers a Renaissance 2.0 if we embrace it. The takeaway? Orange pilling has never been more important. Bitcoin isn't just code or money, it's a mirror that reveals all. Stare into it honestly, align with its spirit of truth and sovereignty, and it will help you become your best self while building a freer world. If you've been on the fence, this essay is your sign. Get some Bitcoin, look in the mirror it holds up, and start your own climb. Thanks for watching. Drop your thoughts in the comments. What has Bitcoin revealed about you? Like, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay sovereign.